Tonight, Governor Soludo leads campaign train to Anambra East local governments. Obedience movement collapses structure into Soludo's second-term campaign. Federal government pledges solar power for hospitals and varsities. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. The Anambra governorship election is fast approaching. Have you collected your permanent voter's card? Remember, your vote is your voice, your right, and your power. Get your PVC today. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. In a show of unwavering support and enthusiasm, Governor Chukwuma Soludo was warmly welcomed during his campaign tour in Anambra East. The event was marked by a large turnout of supporters, community leaders, and stakeholders who gathered at the Otuocha Township Stadium to listen to the governor's vision for the state and to express their backing for his administration. ABS Government House correspondent Ejike Abana filed the report.
Soludo, who is seeking re-election, emphasized his commitment to continue tackling the pressing challenges facing the state, including infrastructure development, security, job creation, among others. He reiterated his administration's achievements over the past 3.5 years, highlighting significant progress in education, healthcare, agricultural development, among others, stating that the people of Anambra East have always shown immense dedication to progress, assuring that together the foundation for a prosperous Anambra has been laid.
Is planning for free, fair, transparent and credible election. That's what we are planning. What we need is for everybody to vote. We count the votes, announce the votes, and when you know that, we know who the winner will be.
Some people who spoke included the mayor of Anambra East local government area, Mr. Ifeanyi Nweze, Chief Primus Odele, Honorable Chinedu Obidibwe, hailed the governor's dedication and his hands-on approach to governance. During the event, which featured presentation of a check of 50 million naira to support the governor's campaign, they praised his efforts in fostering peace and security in the region and called for a united front to ensure his re-election.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo's growing political momentum ahead of the November 8, 2025 governorship election in Anambra State has received a major boost as a coalition of groups under the banner of Obedient Generals and Obedient Movements declared their full support for his second-term bid. Chibuzo Obidike has the report.
Endorsement at a press briefing in Awka, the leader of the group, Mr. Ikenna Azomchine, said the decision followed a careful assessment of Governor Soludo's performance, integrity, and leadership style, and explained that the movement resolved to align with Soludo's re-election campaign because his administration embodies the core values of good governance and accountability, which the obedient ideology stands for.
We made this decision obediently, considering those qualities that are imbibed in us as obedience: integrity, performance, credibility, and all those norms that we have told the Nigerian people that obedience need in a leader.
According to him, the endorsement represents the merging of the obedience structure in Anambra State into Soludo's second-term project, stressing that the move was not influenced by any financial or political inducement, but driven by conviction that Soludo remains the best candidate to sustain Anambra's growth trajectory. Mr. Azomchine maintained that the decision was made in the best interest of the state, noting that the governor's policies have enhanced security, infrastructure, and economic stability across communities. Other stakeholders in the movement, including Ijoma Uzodimma and Dr. Emeka Ibe, affirmed their support for the governor, emphasizing that the endorsement aligns with the group's mission to promote competence and credibility in leadership.
The premises of Love Bites Food and Beverages Limited, Nobi, in Idemili South local government area was full of excitement when the management honored their outgoing staff with send-off ceremony in recognition of their contributions to the progress of the company. Ifeoma Okibo was there in our report.
In remarks, the chairman, chief executive officer of the company, Sir Ukwu and Dr. Patrick Mbanefu, who initiated the media event, said that some of the outgoing staff will either further their studies or venture into their own businesses, and commended Adezane for being a dedicated staff, urging others to emulate her.
That money will be a kind of contribution for them in their new families. So I still believe that it will go a long way to help them also in their new location in life, which generally my advice is for people who are still working, let them keep their eyes in the ball. That definitely after a good career with us, they are going home with something.
The outgoing staff, Adeze Ane, Henry Waneri, Samuel Onyibo, Chijoko Kafo, Amarachi Ena, Ebere Ojukwu, and Ifeoma Ezuliaku received cash gifts from the company as exit packages based on the number of years of service to the establishment. In their separate speeches, Ms. Ane, Mr. Waneri, and Mr. Onyibo expressed gratitude to the company for honoring them and promised to remain their great ambassadors.
What more can I say? I feel very grateful. I thank God because I am speechless, honestly, I am speechless. I wish them continued success. I really appreciate, and may God continue to bless them all in abundance. Amen.
From Nobi, I am Ifeoma Okibo reporting for ABS News.
People from different communities in Ibaji local government area of Kogi State, but residents in Anambra have held their general meeting, during which the Ono Igala and Ogohi Ata Igala of Anambra State Chief Dr. Muhammad Sani Ali announced the Maiden Igala Day celebration scheduled to hold on 1st November 2025 at Amobia, Oko South local government area. Joseph Ebocha now reports.
Speaking to the ABS after the meeting held at Iftedunu, Dunukofia local government area of Anambra State, Chief Ali said it was a pleasure for Igala people resident in the state meeting to chart way forward for the benefit of members and declared support for the Governor Chukwuma Soludo administration and re-election bid.
So happy this meeting organized very well. I didn't expect that it was going to be like this. Show you that we are united together. All of us, we are one. And whatever government in Anambra needs, we're ready to give him as far as we are living in Anambra State here. We're ready to support Soludo because we are in the state.
On his part, the chairman of Ibaji Association in Anambra, Chief Christian Ajogu, urged members to always be of good conduct in the state and thanked Governor Soludo for ensuring that Anambra remains conducive for all residents of the state, including non-indigens.
I advise my meeting members to be peace ambassador in Anambra State, to abide with the law and the rules in Anambra State.
Others, including the chairman of Igala Peace Accord and Ochai Onu Igala, Chief Johnson Omoja, Evangelist Ikechukwu John King, and Ochai Odaonu Igala, Comrade Emmanuel Ochai, called for recognition of the Igala people in Ibaji local government area of Kogi State, who share boundary and cultural identity with Igala people in Anambra West local government area. In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
When ABS Evening News returns, federal government pledges solar power for hospitals and varsities. Stay with us, the news continues shortly.
What makes a true leader in the game? Is it being the first to start? For over a decade, one name has always led in front. That name is Bet Naija. Bet Builder, Bet Freeze, One-Up, Bet Boom. Not just features, but unbeatable odds on over 300,000 live matches. You're playing to win. Just another reason why Bet Naija is truly Nigeria's #1. Bet Naija, truly.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're watching ABS Evening News. The Energy Commission of Nigeria has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to tackling electricity challenges in public hospitals and universities through increased investment in renewable energy. The Director General of ECN, Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, disclosed this in a statement issued today to mark his 2 years in office. He said the renewed Hope Solarization project under President Bola Tinubu's administration has accelerated the deployment of 2 megawatt solar hybrid system in public institutions across the country. According to Abdullahi, the first phase of the project has been successfully implemented at the Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital in Kano, General Hospital Bangi in Niger State, and the Enugu Research Center and the University of Abuja. The ECN boss added that several communities in Benue, Kebbi, Kaduna, Ekiti, and Osun states have also benefited, while more institutions have been listed for the second phase. He noted that the Commission has led key initiatives promoting renewable energy and sustainable power deployment, signing several memorandum of understanding for solar mini-grid deployments, which are at various stages of implementation. In sport, Nigeria's women's national rugby league team, the Green Falcons, marked their first ever appearance at the Women's Rugby League World Series with a commanding 10-0 victory over Ireland in semi-final clash held in Canada on Monday night. The Falcons announced their arrival on the global stage in style as Fidelia Morgan opened the scoring with Nigeria's first try of the tournament, igniting celebration among fans and supporters worldwide. The momentum continued when Rachel Ilia, covered brilliant by Sondre Akube, stormed through the Irish defense with a blistering run, securing Nigeria's second try and sealing a memorable win. With this incredible debut, Nigeria has now booked a spot in the general or grand finale where they will face Fiji Women's Rugby League team in what promises to be a thrilling encounter. Representing Africa with pride, passion, and power, the Green Falcons have shown exceptional teamwork, discipline, and determination, inspiring new generation for athletes and reaffirming Nigeria's growing influence in international rugby. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world via our website on www.absradiotelevision.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on ABS Radio Television. Follow us on our social media handles at ABS Radio Television on Facebook, at ABS Radio TV on Instagram and on X. News that made the headlines tonight. Governor Soludo has led campaign train to Anambra East local government. Obedience movement has collapsed structure into Soludo's second term campaign. Federal government has pledged solar power for hospitals and universities. To end the news, let's take this special message again. The Anambra governorship election is fast approaching. Have you collected your permanent voter's card? Remember, your vote is your voice, your right, and your power. Get your PVC today. Thanks for staying with us. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. Good night.